What's up, guys? Slop here. It is Wednesday, April 5th, 2023, and we've got more MLB Best Bets, namely pitcher strikeout props. But before we get to those, let's go ahead and do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Maybe even comment on this video. It helps me, and if you help me, I'll help you. All right, so yesterday's recap, not great. Not great at all, actually. Went 0-2. We missed one by one strikeout. That was the Marquez pick from the Rockies-Dodgers game. The other one, never close. Kikuchi from the Blue Jays. Actually, he did strike out two guys. The last two guys he faced, he only had 69 pitches at that point, but they had seen enough by then. The good news was he got to two strikes on almost everybody. So while a lot of you guys were kind of mad about it and saying that he was on the ban list and, you know, all kinds of other bad stuff, I don't think he's quite on my ban list. I will say that I don't really ban people either, but at the same time, he wasn't that bad. I mean, to only have two when he needed five is obviously not great, but at the same time, I'm not going to kill him for that. Again, he got to two strikes a lot, so we just need him to get one more. But yesterday's yesterday, and I always say losers talk about losses, so we're going to stop talking about those and let's start talking about today. Today we're going to do things a little bit different though, and it's going to be the way that we do this from now on. It's just the way I've always done it, is the strikeout watch list. So every morning I go through every lineup and I find, certain lineups that have 5, 6, 7 guys that all strike out more than the norm. Then we target the pitcher. So for the first one today, we're going to go Pablo, Lopez, Minnesota Twins, 8+ strikeouts, and that's plus 162 at FanDuel. Now, I normally don't like going 8+ on anybody. Usually you're going to see like 6+, even 5+, but I think we can go 8+ on this guy because he's an absolute flamethrower. He hit this number in his first start of the season, and now he's going back to Miami where it all started for him, and he gets a Marlins team that is very easy to strike out. Like, we're talking super easy. We're talking like Little League easy here. If you look at their lineup, we've got at least 5 guys that are all 36% plus in the strikeout rate, which is huge. But here's the thing. My count, there's at least 4 other guys that can be in this lineup. John Birdie, Avisai Garcia, Garrett Cooper, and Jorge Soler did not even make the graphic, and they are all right around 30%. So if we see their names in the lineup today, this is a go. Here's how it's going to work. I follow MLB Underdog Fantasy on Twitter. They tweet out the lineups the second they come out. So being a savvy bettor, all we got to do is go through that lineup, count. If we can count to 5, you can do this. So count 5 names, and if you see these 5 names in the lineup, this play's a go. If you don't even want to do that, and if you just want to follow me on Twitter, all you got to do is follow me, and I will say whether the play is a go or not. But again, all we're looking for is 5 of these names, and we could even get 4 of the other names that I listed. So we're pretty set with this one. I think this guy's striking out 8 people today. Again, it's the Marlins. They strike out like it's their job. Should be pretty easy. The next guy, Dylan Cease, Chicago White Sox. His is over 7.5 strikeouts, plus 114 at Barstool right now. This one's a little bit not as great, I'd say. I'm not going to say it's a little bit worse, but it's just not as great. We've got, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys that are all 30% plus, but there's another 3 guys that are above 26%. Mike Yastrzemski, David Villar, and Lamont Wade. So those are 3 other names that we're looking for. Again, all we have to do is wait for the lineup to come out. Once it comes out, we just count to 5. If we count 5 of these guys, we're going in. Dylan Cease had 10 strikeouts in his first start of the season. And if we're being honest, the team he's going against now, the Giants, are probably the worst in terms of strikeout percent on the season. The only thing I do caution is they have a decent OPS, but I don't think it's good enough to face Cease. I think he's going 10+ today, so getting him at over 7.5 feels like a steal. Finally, there is a wild card guy, and I'm still not sure what I'm doing with him. He is an obvious candidate to wait to see what the lineup brings you. His name's Hunter Gaddis, plays for the Cleveland Guardians, and he's over 4.5 plus 115 at DraftKings. He's got the Oakland A's on tap, and this one is definitely an opponent play. We don't really care about Gaddis that much, but even though he is kind of a strikeout guy, I'll give him that. But again, we're not playing him. We're playing the lineup. They've got 6 guys in this lineup that are all 26% plus, but there's 5 that are kind of way up there, the 5 on the screen. Those are the ones we're looking for. If Jesus Aguilar's playing and he's the 6th guy, I'm thinking we probably go in on this. But again, the only reason I like it is because of the opponent and the plus money. And he was kind of close last start. I mean, he got 4 strikeouts. He made it kind of deep in the game for him. I think they'll let him throw 80-plus pitches today, and if he gets to throw 80-plus pitches against this Oakland A's offense, he'll probably strike out 5 of them. I mean, he doesn't have to set a record here. He's got to strike out 5 guys. That's it. Not that hard. All right, that's going to be it for the MLB plays today. Don't forget, the NBA show is going to be later on this afternoon. I'm just going to go through some injury reports and see what we can find. Best way to see that video is to like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you then.